I guess the cat boy has to go up, technically.
Has to. Hey, how come last weekend I wasn't allowed up into the event
Um,
stage?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Vastol has granted me
Aw,
uppies. Thank you.
I see.
Well, thank you all for playing. How did you find your matches?
It's
Well, the
fun.
first one was much better than the other ones, if I do say so myself.
You guys should have just spammed fucking boxes again.
We figured you guys would do monitors.
Game two, we were considering running a fleet concept called the Grug Cellos, but we thought better of it. We should have just went for it.
Was that what? Just all fucking cellos or?
It's Plaz 250 cellos.
How many auroras does it have?
0.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah, no, we would've
I
just
think that
died.
probably still would have gone the same way.
Yeah.
Then
The missiles really did just fuck the front line on that match.
it's milking time.
Right. No, we hadn't identified that was an Axford when we started pushing into A with the monitors in Acello, and by the time we had ID'd it as an Axford and realized what it was, it's just like, yeah, well, we can't really do anything about that other than die. So
For context, on the third game, my part of the city has lost power, so we're just living in the dark ages over here now. That's why I happened to leave.
Oh, you're
I was
terrible.
handed. I was already using an Axford rail fleet that I had never played before, and then I was handed 2 other Axfords that I had never played before. So
Sorry.
You
that
never
was
played before? Oh no.
the type of a design that I'd never played before, yeah. And also I had no sensors on that
Should've
side
gone
of
with
the
your
map in the third round.
instinct.
Yeah, I kept losing track of the enemy, and I wasn't getting pretty much any fire down range at all.
Which match?
Third.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
well,
fucking. The powers just come back on.
Duke, what's the name of that fleet again?
Salty
This
about that
one,
DC.
that
I
red
think we.
dance.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't jamming. It wasn't jamming.
It was like lack of sensors.
It was lack of
We
sensors.
brought no sensors the first match, which I think is like a big contributing factor. But also we split up and let the voxels get cross angles on us. It was so messy. It was really messy.
Right.
You guys played that so well.
Yeah. Well, the last match was your guys' experience. Messy.
I think we would have done much better if we hadn't had that DC 10 minutes in.
Yeah. No, that really kind of screwed us. We kind of lost coordination after that.
I feel like we already lost by that point.
The game was pretty established by the time DC happened.
It was not going well.
But that definitely
would have
didn't
gone a
help.
lot better for us. Yeah, no.
I do think a part of it was just like we didn't have the same coordination. We didn't have the same jive as we did first game, especially. But like also when we had Nat, the jive wasn't quite the same.
That's true.
Yep. Sorry, I did my best. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's like that you were worse. I think it's that you were different.
Right.
You know?
Which was one of my worries when I got the invite to sub for you guys. I'm like, shit, I'm going to be out of the loop in terms of team tactics. The team that I'm subbing for has already had 4 other games that they've played. Like, they know each other. I don't. It sucks.
No, we did well for last minute sub in.
That is true. Yeah, it did help that just by sheer coincidence, I do play a lot of the fleets that Natasha was playing in your guys' team comp, or at least similar fleets.
One question I'd like to put forward is to the 2 carrier players. How did you guys find playing carriers?
I hate my
3
team.
rounds?
Y'all did a really good job at deplaning me. That was scary.
We did nothing to protect Black Cat. We literally just let him die.
Disowned child.
Listen, dude, if you can't protect yourself, what are you doing?
I think if I knew how those games were going to go, and I had just held all of my craft in reserve until we found and killed your carrier.
Yeah, I could get it.
The first one, I don't blame Black for dying. We rushed you with CLs and threw you guys off balance. Like, that was our tactic, and it worked. The last one, where I was shooting at your carrier, that was in an overextended Axford that was all alone, had no protection, no SDMs at all. It was it had 120 sidearms as well, so its hard kill was garbage. And that was my last.
How many SDMs did you have? Because I was like
I'm like, okay, I can
On
kill
one
that
of the
Axid
acts?
easily. And then like 20 million SDMs fell from the sky.
That's my
I think that
Axford
was-
fleet, actually. The Axford Rails. It has like 30 SDMs.
It has a lot.
I also had 10 or 11 SDMs on each of my frigs. My cap fleet frigs, because I was
That's where the other SDMs came in.
yeah. I was
On-
just like, I'm not. I hate craft spam, so I'm just gonna try and put as
Right.
much SDM as I can in my cap fleet. But it didn't really matter, so. Unfortunately, I also ended up firing a bunch of them into a wall because, you know, like automatic. They
Yeah,
just do
SDM
that.
logic does that, and it sucks. I've lost an uncountable amount of SDMs to my point defense controller deciding that the rock right next to me is an aircraft and needs 30 SDMs in
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. And the other thing was, I was like, okay, I gotta like watch out for the MMT. If I'm not looking out for the MMT, I'm gonna like get hit by, you know, like just freaking size 2s. So I had to leave it on Doctrine and just, yeah, no.
Right.
I got around GTs.
See ya.
GG.
Well, yeah. I think all things considered, we did pretty good.
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate 1-800 got Hellbombed for their victory. They'll be heading on to the finale next week
God.
on the 29th. And
You guys are up against limos.
yes,
Yeah,
they'll be
it's
playing
super
against
cool.
Limos. And
We should,
thank you to the members of Colon 3 for participating in the tournament. You made it to the semifinals. Pretty damn good showing. And thank you all for playing.
Yeah, good job.
Vastol, can we do the finals in bar, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be.
With that, I'm going to be removing Scrubbus from the stage. Thank
I
you
will
all.
be reverting to casting mode next weekend for the tourney.
Mhm.
Unless some
Can,
other team needs to sub. No, I can't sub anymore because I was on colon 3. So
I hope you
If,
enjoyed playing with our team, though. Escape.
yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
It was fun.
If
Sorry,
we
I
I'll
tried-
now
can't
be,
do more to help you, but
Oh, you
I'll now
did
be
good.
disbanding this. So stay safe, everyone, and avoid
Vastol.
hard.
All right, that fell apart rather rapidly towards the end there. I really enjoyed those matches. Those were quite good. The fucking that all voxels game up front, so good. Yeah, game 2 was also a really good match. I really wish they would have gone all in on the voxels on the third game and just said fuck it. Just gone for it, because like the fear is, oh, what if they have all monitors? But if you have 2 voxels and missile backpacks, who cares? Use the missiles on half the monitors, and then you can 4v2 the other monitors. Fuck it. It's a very good concentration of firepower type of build or fleet composition, and that's what makes it so strong. It's just you know there aren't that many voxel players floating around because they are really hard to play in a vacuum. Well, I guess really hard isn't correct. They just take game sense. All you gotta do is keep an eye on the map and not take a bad fight. But people don't like using their brains or their eyes, so voxels banished to the shadow realm. But I think that pretty conclusively demonstrates, all the tournament games really have pretty conclusively demonstrated the voxels are fucking good. I can't wait to see more Flynn voxel games as well. I'm okay with them, but I really love playing them. I like watching people who are way better than me play them. Because I can learn things from them. Bad choice. Don't laugh like that. Got it. But I think that wraps up our tournament stream for today. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I always enjoy the casting. And thanks to you, too, dear viewer out on YouTube. I would thank the tournament players, but Vastol has already done that, so I will not be doing that. Fuck them. Good night.